I prescribe Viagra for patients who have the obvious cases, which are the most common ones, is people have diabetes, blood pressure problems, obesity, deconditioning, and might be on antidepressants. There's very common reasons for having erectile dysfunction. So in those cases, if they want to use Viagra, you let them. There are patients who want to have it who, from any medical reason, they don't have diabetes, they're not depressed, they just claim or state that they don't have erections as long as they want, and so they want to try Viagra to see if it helps them or not. And I prescribe it for that as well. That could be argued to be recreational, but unless you have a videotape of them having erections and how long it lasts and how they feel and how they're doing, it'd be really hard to assess that. It's similar to what might be called headache. If someone takes an aspirin for a headache, a mild headache, what are you going to say? They don't have a headache? And so Viagra and these other class of medications like that, what they do is this physiological valve that would let the blood flow out of the penis, it stays closed for 2, 3, 4 hours, depending on what dose you take and how it affects you. Therefore, you can have an erection for a longer amount of time before it goes away. However, it doesn't affect libido or testosterone or hormones or any kind of psychological mood thing. That's what is stated. Back to that again, if a man can have an erection with confidence when he wants to, for the length of time he needs to, that conversation, taking the pill, being with the partner, all stimulates other aspects of the sexual interaction. So it does have, I believe, a strong sexual effect. The downside of taking too much Viagra, over-prescribing it, they can have an erection that won't go away, which it's kind of, people joke about it and amusing, but it's actually quite dangerous. You can actually not lose your penis, but have a real problem if the erection won't go away over time, because you then begin to deprive the penis of blood supply. Because the pressure builds up, you won't get arterial blood flow or any circulation. So that's actually a medical emergency and has to be drained or dealt with surgically.